Hey, welcome to our last day of building a vibe coded app in 1 week. So the application that we've built is mainly for proposals, but over the last day, I've expanded that out quite a bit. So some of the things that we did were add a privacy policy in terms of service so that we can get this live. And if we go to the dashboard, also decided to beef out the CRM, so add additional things to the CRM, such as adding a contact directly to a customer. So I've just been going through and cleaning up little things, making the user experience a bit better, adding activities. So an activity could be an email, phone call, meeting. So just making it a more robust CRM, something that I experienced with a lot of clients that I worked with in the past that were at these professional services organizations, is they just wanted a way to keep track of who they were talking to and what the sales pipeline looked like. So added a bunch of features there. One other thing that we added was multi-tenancy, so being able to add multiple organizations. So if, let's say, you're a contractor and you work with multiple companies, they could add you to their Serve Swift instance, and you'd be able to manage everything from one location. Or you could be like me and maybe you have multiple businesses and you just need a way to manage both of those. So took a minute to be able to do that, to separate the organizations out and just make sure that the permissions were correct. So today it's a lot of the remaining pieces, where we now just need to get this live. So putting it on GitHub to manage version control, views Vercel in the past. So that's one thing that we'll walk through as well. And when I've worked with small businesses, having this setup, having everything all in one, having the CRM along with the quotes or the proposals, and then eventually turning it into a project management system just made everything really seamless. So I've worked with everything from construction companies, building cabinets, to lawn care maintenance companies doing homes, to marketing agencies, where so whether it's a physical product or an actual service that they were offering. One of the things that we always ran into in terms of issues, though, was the functionality of these templates that we had created. Just made it really difficult to implement, where the actual template was the same view as the project. And so being able to differentiate, like, hey, what's a template, what's actually a project, just became very confusing. And as I've been building this out, it's almost felt relieving. The things that I built before on Airtable and on the interfaces like NoLoco or Softer, really great tools for one team on an internal use case, but having something that you can use, especially as a larger team, 20 plus team members, where you have an operations person, being able to set it up just took so much effort. And with a UI like this, seems like it'll be much easier to come in and create that. So still a lot of refining that I need to do, especially on the integration side, to make it kind of click to complete, as opposed to heavy integration work with like N8N. But with my initial customers, I imagine I'll be doing a lot of that work of just understanding how or which tools are most important, whether it's Google, Outlook, combination of the two. And then same thing on the contract side. I think building our own custom contract is going to be a next step. So that way you don't have to use something like HelloSign or DocuSign. But for now, building out that integration will be the next step. So that way that contracts can be signed and then live in here, and then get to the project management system. So still a lot of work to do, but really excited to get it to a point where it's live and people can use, since I'm just developing on localhost at the moment. So here in a few hours, it should be good to go. As you're getting it set up, please reach out with any questions and let me know your favorite feature so far.